Hello dummy! So it's week number 2 of the Christmas countdown and I'm super excited because Christmas is getting closer and closer and my birthday is next week, so I'll be 22 and that's kind of scary. But December is my favorite month, so that isn't actually ruining my mood. So in this video I'm gonna be telling you the story of baby Jesus, and it is going to be different because I am pretty inaccurate and I forget a lot of the details. So I think it could be pretty funny, or it could be a total disaster, or it could turn out really good. I don't know. So let's begin. Damn it, I just hit my elbow. So Mary was a young girl and she was going to marry Joseph. And then Angel Gabriel, if I'm not wrong, he appeared and he was like, Mary, we have a proposal for you. Like, you know, God has this plan in which he's going to send his son to earth. So we want you to carry him as a baby. And obviously Mary didn't freak out at all. I don't know how that happened, because honestly, if I were her age and an angel of the Lord came to me, except if it was Castiel, and said, you are going to be pregnant for 9 months with God's child, I would be like, no, I can barely keep up with myself. But anyway, so Angel Gabriel told him that, and she was like, okay, yes, I'm gonna do that, dude. Like, cool, yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm okay with that. And so she got pregnant. The thing is, like, Joseph knew that wasn't his son, so he was gonna dump her in secret, which was, I think, a kind gesture, so no one would like pick on her. And then, I don't know if it was Gabriel too, but he appeared in a dream to Joseph and he was like, hey dude, don't be a douche, like, this is God's son, you know, like, she didn't cheat or anything, you have to accept her. And he was like, fine, okay. And so they stayed together, and Mary got baby Jesus in her belly. And okay, then something happens, and probably morning sickness and all of those things. Joseph and Mary lived in Nazareth. I honestly don't know how you pronounce it in English, so I'm just gonna go with what I know. So they lived in Nazareth, but they had to go to Belém, to the census, I don't know how you call that. Well, those things where they are kind of like counting how many people are there in our town. And so they had to go there, but obviously they did not have a car because, no, that's stupid. So they had to go by donkey. That's why it's called, I don't know, but it was a burrito. Okay, burrito sabanero, that's what we called it. Well, we call him here, but okay. So they were going. It was a really long trip, and you can imagine Mary was like with this super huge belly, and it must have been so awful, but she was so strong, and I really love her. She's like, she must be protected at all costs. And Joseph too was, you know, like accompanying her and everything. And so they were kind of arriving to Nazareth, and it was really late, and they had to look for a place to stay, obviously. And here's where it gets really interesting, and what we call Las Posadas, which is Mary and Joseph asking different places if they could stay there, and everyone is just basically assholes who are like, no, you cannot stay here, we're full. And they're like, dude, come on, my wife is pregnant. And they're like, I don't care. They just closed the door, and then Joseph just looked at the camera like he was in the office. But they got to this place, and the owner was like, you know what, we're full, but we have a stable, like right here, you can go there. I mean, it's better than nothing. Like, sure, it's better than nothing, but you can see this pregnant lady right here. You could maybe just welcome her in your living room, but whatever, dude. And so they go to a stable, and there is a cow. Oh wait, la mula y el buey. La mula y el buey. La mula y el buey. Well, they are there, and everything has like baja. Jesus Christ, what's wrong with my vocabulary? But anyway, so they enter there, and Mary's just about to give birth, so just they stay there. And then we go to another place where, you know, angels just kind of work like Facebook Messenger for God. Like, they went down to see the shepherds, and they were like, hey dudes, wake up, because they were all sleeping. So they appear, and every shepherd is like, Jesus Christ, what's going on? Well, I don't think they were Jesus Christ, because Jesus was just being born, but they kind of were like, what is going on? and an angel, I don't know if it was Gabriel himself, like he seems to be taking care of everything. He's like, hey, chill, okay, I'm not going to harm you, I'm just here telling you there's this baby that's being born in Milan, and you have to go see him, and he's going to be wrapped up in diapers. And I remember when I was in 4th grade, I had to act as one of those shepherds, and I had to say, the angel told me I would find this baby wrapped up in diapers, so that's why I remember that so vividly. It was really fun, although my costume was kind of tight, so I was like, I'm fine. Then there were the three, los tres reyes magos, Melchor, Gaspar, and Balthasar. So they also were sent to look for Jesus and go back to the king to tell him where he was. But I don't remember if it was an angel or it was in a dream or an angel in a dream, but he was kind of like, dude, don't tell him where baby Jesus is. And they just woke up and they're like, okay. So they took another way, and there was this star that was guiding them, and it guided them, and it stopped right above the stable where baby Jesus was. They arrived, and baby Jesus was already born, so there's nothing that kind of tells us how it worked. Like, did Joseph knew how to welcome this baby into the world? Like, was she making Mary breathe? Like, okay, honey, breathe, you need to breathe. And she was like, I hate you, and things like that. And they arrived, and baby Jesus was already there. I like to imagine he was a very chubby, cute little baby who was like, those Reyes Magos arrived, and they were like, we brought you gifts. And he's like, dude, that's awesome. So it's like, we brought you, I just thought of this vine.
I brought you frankincense. Thank you. And I brought you myrrh. Thank you. Murder. Judas. No.
And I shouldn't be including it in this video, but I just love it too much. So yeah, they brought him gifts, and then the shepherds, I think they brought him gifts too. And so everyone gathered and everyone visited baby Jesus, and he was born, and he was beautiful, and the angels sang, and everyone was happy, and Mary just treasured everything in her heart, and then Joseph was like, this baby's cute, so yeah, I'm gonna raise him as my son, which is pretty cool if you ask me. Joseph was a cool dude. Yeah, I'm okay with him. And so baby Jesus was born, and that's it. So that's the story of baby Jesus told by me. That's all I have for you guys this video. I hope you enjoy them. I hope you enjoy this little story I'm telling you. I'm pretty sure you have heard it a bunch of times, and I think there's a book about it called The Bible. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel by clicking the subscribe button. Tell me in the comments what traditions you have for Christmas. What do you do? What does your family like to do? What do your friends love to do? Don't forget to follow me on my social media, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and I'll leave you the link to Snapchat down below, even though I don't use it as much because my cell phone just kind of crashes whenever I open Snapchat. But you can follow me on my other social media, and I post loads on Instagram. I love you all, guys, and don't forget to subscribe to my vlogs channel. I'll be uploading videos in Spanish there too. You can check it out. I'll leave you the link down below too. I love you guys, and I'll see you next week. Bye!